Athletes rotting in prison in 2024. Evangelos Goussis was born on September 14, 1967, in Tashkent, now known as Uzbekistan. His family moved to Australia when he was 8 years old. He learned to box and kickbox as he entered his teen years. People thought he had natural talent, the perfect physique, and a strong chin. They thought he could be a world champion. He was so good that he was a contender for the 1988 Summer Olympics, but he failed to qualify. His biggest downfall was his lack of focus and hanging with the wrong crowd. In January 1988, he worked as a nightclub bouncer. The guys that owned the club were involved in illegal activity. They felt a distributor was cheating them, so they had Goussis bring the man to a vacant home so they could kill him. Once the distributor arrived at the home, he was stabbed. He survived the attack and was able to name names. Goussis ended up arrested and charged with attempted murder. He was sentenced to 18 months because he played a minor role in the attack. When he got out of prison, he claimed he wanted to turn his life around. He started focusing on kickboxing, and soon he was knocking out every challenger. He soon became the middleweight champ of the World Kickboxing Association. He also held an International Sport Karate Association title and several other belts. By 1995, he returned to boxing, winning 2 of 3 boxing matches. But after that, he started hanging out with the wrong people again. On March 31, 2004, masked men entered a pool hall in Melbourne and targeted 62-year-old Lewis Moran. Moran tried to run when he saw the men, but they caught up with him and shot him twice, killing him. One of his friends, Bertie Rout, was also shot in the attack. On May 8, 2004, Goussis and his associate Keith Four traveled from Geelong to Melbourne to meet Lewis Kane at a hotel. Kane was allegedly trying to hire the men to kill someone, but they double-crossed Kane because they had already been paid to kill him. Kane was shot once in the head and dumped on a dead-end street. His body was found later that day. Goussis was arrested in the middle of May 2004 for the 2 gang-related murders. He claimed self-defense in the murder of Kane, telling authorities that Kane tried to shoot him first, but his gun jammed. Lawyers were able to prove the Kane murder was a paid hit, not self-defense, and he was convicted. Later, he was also convicted for the murder of Moran. He was sentenced to 33 years to life for both crimes.